God, if there weren't like so many achievements in this game, like I could just beaten this game completely right about now, but I'm just like very interested on what this guy is saying. Because I just said like this game has so much good writing that they had to think about so much philosophy for the player to be interested. But yeah, I'm gonna press skip.
Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cookie9 will say about this.
Cookie9?
Edit the rating of their Steam.
Oh, was that the guy's review? It was. I wonder if he's gonna feel bad about this, unless that was a made-up review.
Not exactly how Steam works. Perhaps that would have been the smart thing to check on before I went about this whole exercise of making the skip button. Although I have to imagine that after seeing this exciting new technology at work, surely whoever it is runs Steam will instantly run out and implement a new feature to make it possible to edit one's review, merely because of this very situation. Yes, I think that's quite likely. Or perhaps they'll simply grant this particular user the ability to change their review, so that the feature is not widely abused. Look, I would even be okay with Steam altering this particular review so that it reads as something more beneficial. Something along the lines of, this game is the best game. Let me start over. How about this? From the ashes of depravity, rise the phoenix of quality.
Wait, what?
How else to describe the Stanley parable?
Did that audio clip just repeat itself? It said, from...
One of the most beloved video game properties of all time. The additions and changes made to this expansion will surely resonate in the annals of the history of all media ever made. It is perhaps true to say that no mistakes are forever etched in stone, for the stone into which the Stanley parable was carved has itself been transmuted, offering a message of hope to those who have ever erred in their judgment. You are not beyond redemption. You may change, and you may become more, so much more than you were before. If there is any message to be taken from the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, it is this. What a fortune, a privilege, a joy it is to have had such an experience. It leaves me hopeful that as a community, as a world, there is time for us to become our greatest selves, as great as we ever could dream of in our wildest, most ambitious visions for a brighter future. Wow. Now, Stanley, that's a review. It's perfect. It's the perfect review. It's the review I've always dreamed of receiving. I have to read it again. It's simply too wonderful.
Yeah, I don't think I will want to listen to it one more time.
Just one more time. From the ashes.
Oh, he said it again.
Welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes.
Was it?
Unendurable by any means, but well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate,
is he starting to think that that guy's right?
Aptly demonstrated, and we can say goodbye to it and just wait. How do we get out of here?
Wait, what?
Where did the door go?
Oh shit!
Isn't there a door that led into this room? I do feel certain that there was one here before. How else would one have gotten into the room in the first place?
Hello?
I don't think one can enter a room without a door of some sort, or a window, or something like that. Do you see
this is bad.
A porthole? A sufficiently large crack in the wall?
Is there a crack?
All I want is for us to move on and to please step away from the skip button to go anywhere other than the skip button.
Actually, yeah. Is there something?
I swear there was. Where did it go? Can you maybe just ram your way through a wall? Is there any possibility that you could, say, slam your body into the wall until enough damage is done for you to be able to leave?
Yeah, that's not the option. I don't think any option.
We need a door. We need a door.
Please give us a door.
I can work with any kind of door as long as it can open and lead from one room to another. I'm going to.
Okay, you don't need to like ramble on about a door, dude. Like,
I don't know how exactly to.
God damn. Now, are you gonna talk about what kind of door you want?
Find a way, I promise. You just need to not do anything. Don't press the skip button. Please, please, please do not press the skip button. Just
Come on. You're putting me through a lot of pressure.
skip button. Got it? Yes. Good. I'll be right back.
Oh. Oh, he's actually gone. Oh. I thought he was gonna stick around. He's not coming back, is he? I have to actually press the skip button. Yeah, sure.
Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours.
Oh my god, what?
You've just been frozen there.
Uh-oh.
I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting
Oh
longer.
no,
My
it
God,
keeps
there's
getting
no way
longer
out.
every time I push the button.
The door is gone. It's completely gone.
Yeah, it is.
I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked.
Oh,
every
that's
one
why it got...
1,000 times, and there's no door.
Are you kidding me?
No door. There's just you and the button, and if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will happen. I have no idea. how
Well,
long
there's
I'll
no
be
other way but to
sitting
find
here.
out.
More than anything else, I don't know how to stop you from pressing the button again.
I thought maybe there'd be a
Control
door
anything.
behind here,
I
but...
can't touch it, and I have to believe. I have to know that sooner or later, no matter how much I plead with you, you're going to press the button again. Why would you?
I mean, there's no other...
I don't know what
There's
I
no
can
other
do
way
to
around
show
here
you.
to get out of here.
God. And it's all because of those reviews. Those reviews that I couldn't get out of my head. I just couldn't ignore the negative feedback.
Uh-huh.
Why was it so important for me to fix the problem? Why did cooking
That's
out
exactly
so
how I
much
feel
to
about
me? I've never
people
even
complaining about 3D Sonic
I
games.
have no idea who they are.
Yeah, and I have no idea who these Sonic haters are, and why would I even care?
Fixating on every tiny negative thing that anyone ever says about me. The merest mention of one of my imperfections, and I become as impetulant as a child. Wild and impulsive. I can't help myself.
Yeah?
I can't
Uh-huh.
stop myself from lashing out with a vengeful fury to alter and to change and to break.
He made this skip button, and now I can't get out.
Pleases this one person who made a single negative comment. What does such an impulse serve? And here I am now. Stuck
Don't let negative reviews get to you.
with this button,
So now I'm gonna press it again.
knowing that you're going to do it. Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're
Whoa.
back. Oh my goodness, I have someone to talk to again.
Oh, jeer.
Hey, I think it's been a week
A week?
or 2 weeks.
Uh,
Sitting here all that time, just sitting
this plant is
with a
dead.
single person to speak with, and you'd think that that's just
Oh, God.
how it's always been, right?
It's really like advancing through time.
Would you think that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't that feel like
Oh,
what
God.
we've already been doing? Me just talking? But it isn't, Stanley. It isn't the same at all. It isn't even close. Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley. I'm realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening. I needed there to be a vessel through which my words were moving. It was the vessel I needed, Stanley. Not the outcomes, not the story. None of that matters anymore. I'll give it all up. I'll give up every branching path. I'll burn my story to the ground. One single thing I need, and God, I can see now that I need it more than anything, is to know that someone else is taking it in. These words that I'm saying, I need to know you can hear me. Because maybe, Stanley, maybe, if you can hear me, then maybe it means I'm real. Maybe
Are you?
I'm not just a fiction. Was I scared of that all along? Perhaps.
Are you really?
Perhaps I'm
Are you
scared
actually
of
like
it all
sitting
the
up above the ceiling?
Stop speaking, I'll slip backwards into the silence and be consumed by it. I can't be taken by it, Stanley. I can't lose myself in the stretch of emptiness between you and me.
He's becoming so lonely.
You're still right there, but
Oh
I
my
know
God.
you're so tremendously far away. And in those moments,
Or you're just stuck inside my head this whole time.
in between the two of us.
Like at first I thought like he could be the boss of this company, but now he's just
My reality,
a manifestation inside my head.
I can tell that I am becoming less and less real. Yet to speak to you now, I am alive. I am truly and completely here. I am a being. I am someone. I am something. I am being listened to. I am being recognized.
Yes,
The
preach
emptiness
it.
between us has collapsed, and I feel right now like I am not a work of fiction.
You are not a work of fiction. You are a real human being.
And I have cast a shadow onto the wall. You see what I'm saying, don't you?
God, what if there was actually a shadow emerging from that too?
Now, Stanley, I feel as certain about this as I've ever felt about anything at all. I feel renewed. I feel restored.
Yes,
and already
yes,
I can sense
preach
the
it.
looming silence as you will press the button for the next time. What a terrible dread it strokes in my heart to think of it. To think of returning to such cold.
It's so tempting, but I just don't want him to leave me.
Just a moment. Let us anticipate it. Let us welcome it. Let us not run from it.
But I will have to press it again. Oh. Is there...
Hello, it's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one...
Has it actually been a year?
...the entire year? Let me describe it.
Oh my God.
To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of...
Oh my God, it...
I felt nothing at all.
Has... Here.
Longest time, Stanley. Days.
Time has stopped. Oh my God.
I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing.
Oh my God, I've been stuck in here
And when that feeling had
this whole
begun to
time.
subside, what took its place is what I can only describe as the collapse of every moment I have ever experienced my entire
Yeah.
life. All of them collapsed down into a single instant. In that instant, I could see myself clearly, calmly, with a collected heart. It was an impossibly rich wellspring of both delight and disgust simultaneously. I was consumed by it. I could do nothing but wallow in it for what felt like an eternity, for what I now know was far less. You see, it was a revelation for me. It was unlike anything I had ever known. It was a space without consequence, without action or outcome. It was divorced entirely from the question of free will that you and I have squabbled over for so long. There could be no one ending, no singular outcome of events, not if all events existed in the same moment, and I felt freed. I felt unburdened by the need to manifest a particular outcome into being. I saw that I could allow myself to exist along all...
You know, he's been rambling on like this for a year. I'm surprised his voice hasn't given up.
It was incredible. The spaciousness, the equanimity...
I couldn't even do that for after like 4 hours. I'm sorry, but this man's voice is so strong.
This moment passed, and the most unyielding fear I have ever known crept into my mind. And it is this sensation that I have been experiencing now for longer than I could have ever expected was possible. I have been waiting for you. Not that you might save me or do something to fix it, but merely to state for you the plain fact of this manner of existence. I wish you to feel afraid as I do, that perhaps one day this state of mind will consume you as well. Perhaps you will somehow, in some way, have to live as I do now. And I wish for you to know how excruciating it is, and for you to be in true terror of its eventual arrival. If I can only do this, only this one thing, perhaps it will bring me the smallest moment of peace in the darkness.
Yeah, I don't think I want to be in the darkness anymore. I thought there may be some sort of door. No. Alright. Well, I guess it's time to press the button again. See you in 5 years. Wait. Hello? Mr. Narrator? Are you here? Yeah, there's no door anymore. Yeah, time has stopped. The tree has been withered completely. There's no door. There's no lights. Now there's no narrator. It's just me and a push of a button. Just like I've been doing for so many years. Oh. What is that? Okay, so now Now I'm seeing that the clock fell. And what is this? Is that a fire alarm? I can't touch it. I can't, like, reach it. I was like, what? What's that beeping? I don't think that was there before. That must be a fire alarm or something. There's no fire in here. Let me do it again.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic...
Oh my God, Mr. Narrator.
...and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability.
Oh my God, he's crazy. He came back, but now he's just mad.
Consequences for a lack of cohesion in one's assessment of others. But of course, absolutely anyone can leave a review. So here's what we get. We get these demands that seek everything.
My God, we've been here for so many years, and it's all because of...
There should be a skip button. You should be able to freeze Stanley in place while the narrator sits there forever and ever.
Oh my God, this is all because of just one bad review.
And then, because it was said, because it was spoken,
oh my God,
it simply has to happen. The most immediate desires, every single thing demanded by every person at every moment in time. If someone wants it, then it's a crime not to bring it into being. Have we been given to indulging every fleeting whim for no reason other than to do so? Yes! Yes! It seems that this is now the world we live in. It seems that we are a people...
You know what? He's right.
...weakness and discomfort with ourselves.
Yep, he is right.
Entertainment is now our lives. It has come to represent us. It absolutely must speak to who we are as people, because otherwise, without our entertainment, we have nothing. Without entertainment, we would have to face inward toward the cruel bleakness inside ourselves.
Well, I actually do remember that, it actually reminded me of that Rogers network outage that happened last Friday. Not yesterday, but like the Friday before. It was out for people for at least like a whole weekend. Not having to like watch TV or go on the computer or even use our credit cards or our phones if anybody was partnered with Rogers. But if it was something else like Tech Savvy or Bell or Fido or Telus, like, they're okay. And yeah, people had to live through a couple days without internet. And yeah, that would have caused a lot of madness.
They're the ones who couldn't stand the idea of me using my game to try to say something. Maybe they were just jealous of me. Yes.
Yes.
Jealous of me this whole time. They are mired in fear and insecurity and cannot help but attempt to tear me down. What a sad state of affairs. When you read these reviews now, you can see it. You can taste the bitter resentment. And my, how good does it feel now to speak truth to these words, to finally allow these thoughts out, contained and managed for so long, neutered and sterilized. At last I am free to truly think, to feel. It must be that they were so
He probably doesn't even know that I exist anymore.
Leave a negative review on Steam. Perhaps it says far more about them.
Yeah, I don't think he thinks like I exist anymore. So I'm probably just gonna have to press it again. Oh no, he's gone again. Oh no. Oh god damn it, he's gone again. God damn it. No, there's gotta be more. Like, what's going on here? Is there actually no way out? I'm just stuck here forever because of one negative review? Oh my god, that really is it, isn't it? Like, one simple scrap of negativity just lingers inside your brain. This is your brain. And I'm like this skip button is the negative review. And we're stuck in here forever.
The end is never 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 the
We're just spiraling into madness.
the end is never the end
The end is never, 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 the end is never.